I've created an objective mechanical strategy. Then I've tested and optimized it over years and years of data. Finally, I've traded it on live accounts and made more than dollars with it. This video I will show you how much I've made and the step-by-step process I use you can copy to have the exact same results. If you don't know who I am, I've been trading for 5 years, I documented my whole journey, I scaled from nothing to managing 7 figures of private investor capital, and I'm trading an objective mechanical strategy. This is the exact trade I took, but first, what I want to do is that I just want to explain you what is an objective mechanical system for me. So basically most of the traders that you see out there, what they selling to you, what they teaching you is just like you have these beautiful charts that you spend years on, and they are just trying to create models based on nothing, based on literally a fluff on the hair. Okay, they will create model based on no data, and they will tell you, oh, this is how you're going to trade. You're going to wait for these to get out, and then you're going to wait for approximately this a break of structure here and a little order block, and then you can execute here. But nothing is well defined. You're like literally, it's like gambling at the end of the day. If you apply a long string of trades, you will see that what most of people are teaching you is just gambling. The difference with an objective mechanical strategy is that everything we talk about is well defined. There is no second guessing. I know exactly what I'm looking at. I'm not like coming to my chart like most of people do, and I'm like, okay, I have this level to sell, I have this level to sell, and I have this level to sell. I have different POIs, let's say, and I'm like, on which one I am going to trade. I don't know exactly. I will see approximately. Let me pick this or let me pick this. Like, that's total randomness, and that's what most people are doing. Okay, and that's what most people are teaching you in general in trading. They are just teaching you to trade like this. When you have an objective mechanical system, what you're doing is that you're taking all of your different concepts, and first step is that you're making them objective. So you can give the rules of your system even to a 5-year-old kid. You just have to learn him what is a candlestick and whatever the rules are. Everybody will see it in the same way. He will be able to execute the trades. Okay, he will be able to see the concept in the exact same way as you. So he will not anymore see one thing and another thing, and you will see this thing and I don't know, this thing. No, you guys will see the exact same thing. Okay, because I come, let's say this is your actual price vision. These are ables. I'm sorry guys, like, my level on drawing is not really good. And what you just do is that you come and you, let me check if I have still have this. Yeah, you come and you add glasses. When you create an objective process, you add glasses to the actual eyes. Okay, and you say, okay, know that I give the glasses to these two people, they will see exactly the same thing. And that's what an objective system will give you. Okay, that's what taking your concept and making them objective will give you, is that it will put the glasses on the eyes of the two guys here, so they will see exactly the same thing. It will filter all this shit, okay, and it will just give you what is really data driven and what works, okay, and know how to define what works, because it's not so easy, to be honest. It takes a little bit of time, but it takes a little bit of time to make everything objective, make all your concept objective. No, you need to back them up with data. And with what data? With data that shows you that over the years, your system is profitable. Okay, because if you back up your concept and like they are if your concept are objective, but then they will not make you money, they are not giving you an edge on market, it's good because everyone can apply it. You just have to give the rules to people and they can directly apply it, but all the people that can apply it will lose money. But what now if you back up everything with data, you try to optimize the system every 3 to 6 months, and yeah, you just have a system that have an edge on the market, that is audited and that is objective. Now what you can do is that you can give it to people on a daily basis. Like, you just have to give the rules to people because it is objective. They will see it at the same way as you. And since it is backed up with data, they just have to trade it and they will have the exact same results as you. Okay, so this creates a whole infrastructure in the trading, and everything becomes more professional. So that's what an objective mechanical setup system is for me. Okay, that's exactly what it is. And this is like a whole new level of trading. It's not anymore just gambling and trying to predict price action. It's reacting to price action based on all of the data and statistics that you have about your own edge, okay? And so your edge is purely anchored inside a strategy, okay? But of course, there is still the human variable that can fuck up this hedge and that can give even a boost to this hedge so you can make more profits, okay? I'm not saying here that psychology is not important, blah, and that strategy is the holy grail. This is completely false. But if you have a good objective mechanical strategy, all of the psychology problems that you can have in trading can be smoothened like 10x if you compare that to at the beginning how hard it is to trade with a system that is not objective and mechanical. Okay, I hope that is clear. It was a little explanation. So now let's just drop into the trade. First thing you want to do is you want to have a clear trend. Why? Because my personal system is defined on a clear trend. What I'm going to give you is related to my personal system. Your personal system can work only on range configuration. For me, it's on trend configuration. Okay, so I'm looking for a clear trend because I know that on the FX market, my system is adapted to clear trends. So if there is no clear trends, I don't trade. Okay, like for example here, the trend is not that clear. It's starting to go range bound. I will just not trade. I don't give a fuck. Same thing here. Like here, I will not trade. Here, I will not trade. Okay, I stay out of the market. I only stay in the market when the conditions are really good and I can like literally skyrocket my PNL for the year. Okay, so when I have big price going down like this, very clear, my PNL for the year will skyrocket. Okay, and the rest of the time I will just wait. I don't give a fuck. I just want to have good price conditions, good market conditions, so I can execute my strategy. So first thing, clear trend. And once you have the clear trend, what you want to do basically for me is looking for a special type of mitigation. Okay, so I have objective type of mitigation, but let's say we take FVG or imbalance type of mitigation like most people are using. We can say that here we are inside this FVG, so we have a mitigation. So now what we want to do is that we want to drop into H1, and by dropping into H1, what we want to do is look at price taking out liquidity. Okay, that's the first thing I want to look at. Okay, I want price to take out liquidity because once liquidity has been taken out, then I can come and execute my trade. Okay, because if there is no liquidity that has been taken out, I will not execute any trade, basically because there is no counterpart. Okay, I want people to get out of their position, to get stop lost, and then once the market has taken out this liquidity, like, I can enter my sell position. Okay, because there is counterpart, there is fuel to my rockets going downside. Okay, and my fuel is this liquidity just right here, but I need an objective way of defining this liquidity point. Okay, objective way that of course I will not give like that because it took me years to get to this point. But yeah, let's say this is liquidity sweep. Okay, and you need to make it objective because if it's not objective, you cannot back it up with data behind. Okay, because each time you come on a chart, depending on how your day was, you will see another thing and another thing, and this was the real liquidity or this was no. You need a clear framework that helps you each time to define the exact same point of liquidity. Then what you do, you just come, you drop into your whatever time frame of execution you have. Let's say mine is M5, and same thing, you want to look inside price for a pattern that is objective and mechanical, for a pattern that will repeat, that you can identify in an objective way, that you will see in the same way each time. Okay, and that is profitable, that is making you money based on data. Okay, so let's say for me it is the break block. Okay, let's say we are using break block, which is not really what I'm using, but I'm using like a variance of this based on objective data, and I'm defining it in a certain way, which my students know exactly how, which basically helps my student took the exact same position as I took today. I will show you just after. Like this doesn't surprise me anymore because each day is the same thing. Like what you want to do now is execute based on this pattern. Okay, so I just come, I execute based on this pattern. And if you're quite like, if you're just listening to what I say, you see that what we're doing here is much more professional than most traders are doing. What they just do is that they come, they look for a POI quite randomly, then they say, oh, market is reacting like this, and then they will say, okay, let me enter the position. There is a fair value gap here, a double F fair value gap even. Okay, let me put the stop loss here, and then they just get stop lossed. Why? But like, it's normal to get stop loss just one time, 2 times, 3 times. But in the long term, they are just not profitable with the trades. Why? Because it's not backed up with data. Okay, like what you're doing is just pure randomness, and people don't understand that. There is people in this trading game that are trading since 2 years, and what you're doing, the only thing you're doing since 2 years, is random. Let me see if I'm recording, like my voice. Yeah, what you guys are doing is just pure randomness. You're just doing gambling since 2 years. You're still blowing from that account, and you're wondering why you're not making any money in trading, because everything you do is like amateur. You're not backing up anything with data. It seems so intuitive for me to just back up everything with data. We are in a market. There is a lot, all this money, and all this money is printed inside those candles. But to understand these candles and to create an edge, to have an edge in this market, to have a competitive advantage, we need to base all of our decision on past data and how market is behaving, not on just like what a guy on YouTube told you about a trading concept, like ICT, for example. Oh, this fair value gap is good, or use this MSS plus or a breaker block shift. This is not data. This is just supposition. This is just gambling, okay? And you don't want to do that, and you're still, again, wondering why you're still losing money. You're just doing gambling, okay? You're doing nothing else than this, okay? So if you want to finally make money, why you do not want really to focus on money and trading, because if you do, it will be really hard to get money. This is a psychological thing. But like, yeah, if you really want to do, like, just focus on having and building a mechanical system that is objective, okay? That you will see in the same way each time, again and again and again, okay? And just around this, you add really good processes, and then you can make a lot of money. Guys, I'm losing myself a little bit inside this. So let's say I have this breaker block, but I have a specific way of objectively defining this breaker block that allows me to know that it will work 8 times out of 10, let's say 7 times, 6 times. Even if it's working 5 times out of 10, you can make money, or 4 or 3 times, depending on your risk to reward ratio. Let's say I'm executing here. I'm going to put the stop loss, the take profit, I'm sorry, just right here on this low. And again, I need an objective way to define where I'm going to take my profits. Okay, so yeah, let's say I'm going to take my profit around here, and let's just take a look at how the trade is going to play. Boom, in a few seconds I'm going to show you my live execution on this, just advancing a little bit, and here we are on this trade. Okay, you see we didn't hit the take profit yet. Let's advance a little bit and take profit hits. Okay guys, that's the trade. Let me show you this quite quickly. Let me just put this on once again. Just so I took a first buy based on my objective system, and then I took the sell here. EU, and I'm entering once again just right here. The trade frequency is quite high compared to what I do usually, but it is what it is, and basically I'm targeting this low just right here. I've been a little late because I just recently just started trading completely with further risk again, and it seems like you just need to get back inside it. So yeah, the OG. Yeah, you get it, guys. Whatever. And you see even here, like, my execution was not perfect. The real execution was just right here. This was the good execution, but I wasn't able to take it because I had things going on in life, and I just wasn't on the chart on the right time. I didn't done my preparation process correctly, so I wasn't able to catch it on the top. But it's not a problem because I still made money. So you need to be objective, you need to be mechanical, but at the same time you need to add this little bit of subjectivity that will allow you to be well oiled in the long term, to survive in the long term. Because it's an exact science. The markets are an exact science, but you are not an exact science, okay? Your behaviors are not, so you need to adapt. And this is the screenshot of the trade. No, just a quick caveat. If you need like some help or you have some question and anything like that, I'd put a link in the description to a video on how I might be able to help you. Basically, it will tell you what and who I can't help, to be 100% honest with you. And if you need any help with this stuff, just book a call with me and you will see. I hope you guys had a little bit of value. I'm just trying to be myself, you know. Let me just show you these two. Today I came to my chart, I've done the exact same process and I've executed this trade, okay? I made 2.7 risk to reward ratio. Based on your risk, it can make $2, $1,000 or tens of thousands of dollars, okay? But yeah, I executed this position on my investor's portfolio. Then what I do, I come on my Telegram and what do I see? Yeah, this is demo deposit because I just started with the student, and what we do basically is that we learn everything, and once you have learned everything I have, I give you my exact processes, and you just trade straight in demo during months. Then we come in a call, we analyze all of your data, and then I give you a challenge account, 6 figures, 5 figures, depending on your level. You trade it, you pass it, you make your payout, and then you're good, okay? And then you're profitable. So yeah, that's why he is in demo. But like, yeah, just came and you see that he executed the same exact trade as me. So yeah, like it's just the power of having an objective mechanical system. That's all for this video. If you like the video, there is a button for that, guys. So be sure to press it if you did. Comment any video ideas or requests you have, please, so I can give you more content. Subscribe if you want more content too. Have a blessed day ahead. Thank you really, really, really much for watching. I wish you all the best and take profits only. Have a good day, guys.